Hello, it's been a while since you've heard my voice on a recording. I guess I felt that this lesson that is about some new terms was an important one for me to explain to you a little bit. Great job at learning all four of the simple sentence formulas so far, so it's exciting that you are feeling very confident. You should be anyway by now on your SSV, SVV, and SSVV formulas for sentences. So we're going to work on, with this lesson, some ways that you can make your noun, your subject, more exciting in your sentences. Because right now we've been just using one word, two words if it was a subject sentence, and then putting the and between the two words. So we're going to look at making them more descriptive. So some ways to do that is with these words that are right here. So if you look here, our three new words are adjective, main subject, and then complete subject. And adjectives are words that describe a noun. So we're going to go into that in more detail on the next slide. So just remember that adjectives are going to be words that describe the noun or the subject that you're talking about. And then you're always going to have a main subject. Your main subject, since we're going to be adding more words to the subject, there's going to be one that is the key one, that if you wanted to make it just one word, it would be the word that you would use so that the sentence made sense. So one word that best tells what the sentence is about. And then we're going to have a complete subject, which is all the words that describe the whole subject of the sentence. So like I said, we're going to go into adjectives a little bit more here. So here is a diagram showing us lots of options for adding adjectives to sentences. So if you look here, feelings is two of the topics. So the left side and the right side both have feelings. We have angry, annoyed, anxious, arrogant, ashamed, bored, clumsy, creepy, cruel, depressed, disgusted, embarrassed, envious, fierce, polish, grumpy, hungry, jealous, lazy, lonely, mysterious, nervous, thoughtless. It goes on. Agreeable on the right side, amused, brave, charming, cheerful, courageous, delightful, determined, eager, energetic, enthusiastic, friendly, gentle, happy, helpful, jolly, lively, perfect, pleasant, proud, relieved, successful, thoughtful. So there's lots of feeling words, that adjectives they used here. There's also people. So here are some things that can describe people. Adorable, aggressive, annoying, beautiful, clumsy, confident, considerate, excitable, firm, glamorous, grumpy, helpful, handsome, important, kind, moody, pretty, talented, thoughtful, thoughtless. We can make noises. So here is a list of noises: blaming, calm, deafening, gentle, loud, noisy, peaceful, relaxed, restful, silent, still, tranquil, quiet. And then size is another thing that we can always do for an adjective also. So size, we have big, fat, gigantic, great, high, huge, immerse, large, little, mammoth, massive, miniature, petite, short, skinny, small, tall, tiny, wide. So there are lots of adjectives that you can add to words, add to these subjects that we're going to be writing. So the next slide here is going to have some examples, and if you look here, the first one says, the long white limousine carried the singers to their hotel. So we're going to use the things we've been working on before. We want to find the subject and the verb, and I think carried is going to be our verb here. The singers to their hotel is going to be a prepositional phrase. And then we have the long white limousine. So if you could just pick one word out of that, that would describe the whole thing, we would go with limousine, and then long white is going to be the complete subject. So long white limousine would be the complete subject. The main subject would be limousine. Your verb would be carried, and then it'd have a prepositional phrase with the singers to their hotel. So hopefully that makes sense. I'm going to do two more here. So the second one says the large yellow submarine floated on the sea. So we want to find our subject and verb again. So floated is going to be our verb, and submarine is going to be that main subject, but we have large yellow submarine, so it's a color and a size to help us get a description of the submarine. So the complete subject would be large yellow submarine. And then on the sea is a prepositional phrase. So the large yellow submarine is the subject, floated, and then on the sea is the prepositional phrase. Third one here says 7 purple balloons soared into the clouds. So soared is going to be our verb. We have a size and a color again. So balloons is going to be our subject. That's our main subject. And then our complete subject would be 7 purple balloons. And then a prepositional phrase again, into the clouds. So 7 purple balloons is our complete subject. Balloons is our main subject. Soared would be our verb, and then into the clouds would be a prepositional phrase. So hopefully this is making more sense on how we're getting details about the subject in these types of sentences. So I just wanted to review the steps that we want to use when we're writing our sentences. So remember to be using the PIN strategy. And the first one is to pick a formula, and on your last assignment you actually got to have your choice one, so you want to make sure that you're using different formulas when you do that. And then 2, explore words to fit the formula. So this is where you come up with ideas about what you're going to write about. And then 3 is noting the words, which means that you write them down or type them in a Word document on your laptop. And then 4 is search and check. So that search and check phase is where we go back and make sure that the sentence has all of these 4 steps, which remember spell mark. So the first one is mark out imposters. So you want to find the infinitives. Infinitives have to and then a verb with them. And prepositional phrases, sometimes both of them can be used in sentences. So watch out for that, but you want to mark those out because those are not your verb, are your subject. So then 2 is ask, is there a verb? So this is where you want to find either that linking verb or the action verb. And then 3 is root out the subject, so you want to find who or what the sentence is about. And then 4 is to key in on the beginning, ending, and meaning. So make sure at the beginning of the sentence you have a capital letter. Make sure at the ending of the sentence you have either a punctuation mark, so you need to make sure that you either have a period, a question mark, or an exclamation point. And then meaning, make sure that your sentence is making sense. So those are the 3 things you want to make sure you do in step 4. So hopefully this helps you understand how adjectives and then those complete subjects go together, and we're going to work on identifying some of them and then using them in sentences. So good luck with that.